Look at this lead pencil. There's not a single person in the world who could make this pencil.
iPencil is a classic essay written by the founder of the Foundation for Economic Education. His name was Leonard E. He wrote it in 1958. Leonard thought that we need to reach ordinary people with the message of the miracle of the marketplace. Well, what better way to do that than to illustrate that miracle through an item that everybody knows?
Remarkable statement? Not at all.
There's several messages baked into iPencil. One is to get people to understand how awesome the world is, especially the world of human production of things that we want and need.
Literally thousands of people cooperated to make this pencil.
Another of the messages was a kind of intellectual humility, because he points out that if you can't make a pencil entirely by yourself, and he makes that point clear as a bell in the essay, well, then what does that say about your ability to plan the life of another person or plan the economy of 300 million people? I mean, it's preposterous.
This brass ferrule, I haven't the slightest idea where it came from.
It also teaches an appreciation for the price system, because prices send signals. This is something people want. This is a better use of these scarce resources in the production of this item as opposed to that item. The price system sends all those signals in a marvelous, unplanned way that is infinitely more efficient than anything a central planning body of any government could ever hope to be.
It was the magic of the price system that brought them together and got them to cooperate to make this pencil so that you could have it for a trifling sum.
There are still people who, all over the world, think that if you put the right people in charge in government agencies, they can issue all the right orders that will result in the production of things that we want. But if you understand the message of iPencil and now the new essay that focuses on the smartphone, you realize what an utterly futile and impossible task it would be for governments or politicians to plan economies, or even single industries. Whenever the Soviet planners needed to know, well, what should the price of this thing be? How should it be compared to the price of something else? They would look to capitalist countries because we had the answers. Prices in capitalist countries made those decisions for us. For some time, it's been apparent to us at FEE that pencils are rapidly becoming obsolete. So we felt that the essay needed an update. Everybody not only knows what a smartphone is, everybody has one. And it's a recent development. I would have assumed a few months ago that maybe half a dozen countries might be involved in the production of various elements or minerals or parts of the typical smartphone. But no, it's a lot more than that. And how that all comes together really is a miracle, just as the pencil was. But there's another dimension to this new essay that was only slightly hidden in the original iPencil, and that is the morality of markets. How do you get other people who don't even know you to produce things that you want and need? And the thing that leaves me awestruck is the fact that it wasn't any central command. It wasn't any order of a Congress or a parliament or a king that made that happen. It was relatively free people wanting to do better for themselves, but understanding that in a marketplace, you have to serve others in the process. You have to make things at a competitive cost that other people in great numbers will want to buy and buy again. That essentially underscores, I think, the fundamental morality of the marketplace. It brings us together. It puts everybody on the page of finding ways to serve others because that's the best way to serve themselves.